My dear child, it is crucial that you hear this before tomorrow arrives. Please set aside at least 10 minutes, free from all distractions and worries. Let your heart find peace in my presence. I am speaking to you now, and it is vital that you listen. This moment is of utmost importance for you. You are not mistaken, this is your time, your turn. It is no coincidence or random event, this is my divine plan, set in motion long before you were formed in your mother's womb. Do you understand why you are here? Do you know why I am calling you at this very moment? It is because I have chosen you. You have overcome the trials meant to break you. My beloved, the battles you faced were not visible to the naked eye, they were fought within your soul. Moments of struggle between right and wrong, between worldly desires and divine truth. I know there were times when you felt you couldn't win, yet you stood firm. Your survival is proof of your resilience and your closeness to me. But remember, the battles do not end with one victory. The enemy's attacks will grow more deceptive, and the challenges ahead will be greater. You cannot face them with the same spiritual strength you had before. Just as a warrior cannot enter battle with dull weapons, you must sharpen your faith and deepen your spiritual discernment. This is the time to elevate your spiritual stature, to draw closer to me, and to gain a deeper understanding of my word. The battles ahead will be unlike anything you've faced before. You must mature spiritually, learning to see beyond the surface of circumstances, to discern truth from lies, and to recognize what is of me and what is a scheme of the enemy. Spend more time in prayer, not just to ask for blessings, but to listen to my voice and understand the path I am leading you on. Strengthen your trust in me, so that no matter how circumstances change, you remain certain that I am holding you in my hands. You were not born to live an ordinary life. You were called to overcome, to break chains, and to walk in the power I have given you. But this can only happen if you are willing to grow spiritually, to move beyond fleeting emotions, and to live according to my revelation. Do not fear what I am preparing within you. Do not doubt your readiness, for I never call someone without equipping them. If you trust me, I will do great things through you. But you must commit to this. Do not stop, do not settle for what you already know, and do not accept a shallow spiritual life. Let your faith burn fiercely, and pursue me with a deeper passion. The battles ahead require someone stronger, steadfast, and filled with my wisdom and power. Are you ready? You are part of my plan, a plan greater and more meaningful than you can imagine. Every challenge, every tear, every pain you've endured has not been in vain. I have woven them into your story, into the journey I have ordained for you, to bring you to this moment. I know there are times when you ask why the storms keep raging, why trials come one after another, why your prayers seem to go unanswered, and why I allow you to walk through pain and hardship. My child, I hear your cries. I feel your breaking moments, your doubts, and your fears. But understand this, I have never left you, not even for a second. Your suffering is not a sign of abandonment but of preparation. Just as gold is refined in fire and diamonds are formed under pressure, so too are you being shaped for a greater purpose. The trials you faced are evidence that I am at work within you, preparing you for a season of victory, breakthrough, and blessings beyond your imagination. But now, you must decide, will you walk by faith, or will fear hold you back? This is your moment. Do not think your cries have gone unheard or your tears forgotten. Every word, every sigh, every tear has been gathered in my hands. They are not meaningless, they are closer to me than you realize. Even in your darkest moments, I was there, lifting you up, shielding you, and whispering comfort into your soul. The trials you've endured are not punishment but preparation. I do not take pleasure in your pain, but I know that strength is forged in adversity. Your faith is tested through storms so that it may become steadfast. If you desire to walk in the glory I have ordained for you, you must learn to trust me even when you cannot see the path ahead. You have prayed for strength, and I have allowed you to walk through challenges that have made you strong. You have sought wisdom, and I have led you through confusion so that you would learn to rely on my voice. Every battle has been a training ground, teaching you to stand firm. You are stronger than you think, not because of your own power, but because I have always been with you, sustaining you. Now, I ask you, are you ready to step into what I have prepared for you? Do not let fear or doubt hold you back. The days ahead will bring new challenges, but you are no longer who you once were. You are no longer the one who trembles before adversity. You are the one I have chosen, called, and prepared. You stand before a door that only you can walk through. Trust me, hold fast to me, and let me complete the work I have begun in you. What lies ahead will be far more glorious than what you have left behind. The enemy thought it could break you, but it does not understand the unshakable strength I have placed within you. You were not created merely to endure but to overcome. You have felt the heat of battle, but you have not yet seen the victory I have ordained for you. Every pain, every betrayal, every tear has been part of my refining process. I have been preparing you for something greater. Now, rise and cast off the chains of the past. Let go of what no longer belongs to you, for I am bringing you into a new season filled with restoration, provision, and fulfilled promises. You are next, not because of luck, but because you have endured, kept your faith, and trusted me even when everything seemed meaningless. Your time has come. The doors I am opening for you cannot be shut. The blessings I am bringing into your life are beyond what you could imagine. But you must be ready to let go of the past, to release old wounds, and to step forward with a renewed mind and heart. You are no longer the person you were yesterday. I have transformed you, refined you, and prepared you for the calling I have placed upon your life. You are a warrior, chosen and equipped for a great mission. The enemy cannot stop what I have spoken over your life. What lies ahead will be greater than anything you have experienced before. Trust me, hold on to your faith, and walk in expectation of the blessings I am bringing into your life. You are the next one, and your time has come. I will restore and return to you in great measure the dreams you believed were lost. I will revive them once more, for not a single promise I have made will go unfulfilled. Every word I have spoken over your life will come to pass. Those who mocked you, doubted you, and thought you would never rise again will witness you walking in victory, not for your own glory, but so that my name may be exalted. Not so you can boast, but so that all who see you will know that I am the Lord, the God who never fails. But, my child, do not let your heart be weighed down by revenge or resentment. Leave those who have harmed you to me. Let me judge those who have spoken against you. You do not need to defend yourself, for I am your protector, your justice, your stronghold, and your refuge. Do not look back at the past with bitterness, but look forward with hope. What lies ahead of you is far greater than what you have left behind. Focus on what I am doing within you. Prepare your spirit, for you are about to step into a season unlike any you've experienced before, a season of breakthroughs, miracles, and doors opening that no one can shut. My child, this is the moment the enemy fears most. This is the moment he tried to stop but could not. He attacked you with everything he had, yet you are still standing. He tried to extinguish the light within you, but that light now burns even brighter. Now, he will have to watch as I lift you up, reward your faithfulness, and reveal through you what the world has never seen before. Rise up, my child. Do not fear, do not retreat, and do not doubt. Walk in faith, for I have prepared you for this very time. My child, be strong. Take hold of what belongs to you. Step into my fullness and hold nothing back. For when you walk in my ways, you will never lack. When you walk in my purpose, you will see abundant provision. When you seek me first, all other things will be added to you. Let your heart be filled with hope, for what lies ahead is not just change, it is transformation. It is not just an open door, it is a new path. It is not just a breakthrough, it is a complete release. Stand firm. Be ready, for I am moving, and you are the one I have called for this time. Listen closely, for what I am about to say will be your guiding light in the days to come. The doors are opening, but not all of them are from me. There will be paths that seem bright, opportunities that appear perfect, and invitations that seem promising. But, my child, not everything that shines is pure gold. The enemy is a master of deception. He knows how to disguise his traps in things that appear desirable. He will present choices that seem like shortcuts to what you desire, but in reality, they are invisible chains ready to bind you in failure. Therefore, my child, you must look beyond the surface. You must listen carefully to my voice. You must test everything with spiritual discernment, not with fleeting emotions or fleshly desires. The enemy has seen the great plans I have for you, and though he cannot stop what I have ordained, he is trying to lead you astray from the path of righteousness. He has whispered lies into your mind, making you feel inadequate, unworthy, and as if you have made too many mistakes to be used by me. But right now, I rebuke every one of those lies in my name, the name above all names. I declare that you are not defined by your past, but by my grace. My child, remember that my grace is sufficient for you, and it is in your weakness that my power is made perfect. What you once saw as failure, I can turn into a foundation for victory. What you once saw as pain, I can use to shape you into a stronger warrior. Your wounds do not disqualify you, they testify to my healing power. So, do not let the enemy steal your faith in what I am doing. Do not let him plant seeds of doubt when I have called you to walk by faith. I am preparing a new season for you, a season of divine alignment, wholeness, and fulfillment. But before you can step into it, there are things you must let go of. Not everyone who started this journey with you is meant to go where I am leading you. Some relationships have served their purpose. Some habits no longer align with the path ahead. And some old mindsets must be replaced with the mindset of the kingdom. You cannot carry the burdens of yesterday into the blessings of tomorrow. I know that letting go will not be easy. There are things you have grown familiar with, people you have been attached to, and thoughts you have lived with for so long that they feel like an inseparable part of you. But, my child, if you hold tightly to the past, you will not be able to receive what I am preparing for you. If you cling to what is old, you will miss what I am about to make new. Are you ready to lay everything at my feet and say, Lord, let your will be done, not mine? Are you ready to release what no longer serves your divine purpose? Are you ready to trust me even when you cannot see the full picture? My beloved, let me remind you of this. What I am leading you into is far greater than what you are leaving behind. Do not mourn what I am asking you to let go of, because what I have prepared for you will leave you in awe. But first, you must have the faith to walk in obedience. My child, this is a season where I will align you with the person I have destined you to become. I will bring new connections, new doors, and new directions you never considered before. But you must also be willing to accept that not everyone can go with you on this journey. Some people are not meant to step into the next chapter of your life. They have fulfilled their part in your story, and now you must release them. Do not hold on to relationships merely because they are familiar. Do not cling to old habits just because they bring comfort. Do not let the ties of the past keep you bound to a place where you no longer belong. Remember this, when you walk with me, you never truly lose anything. You are only being prepared to receive more. My beloved, this may be difficult, but I assure you, it will be worth it. As you walk in faith, as you choose to trust in me rather than in what you can see, you will witness my provision and guidance in ways you have never experienced before. I will open doors that no one can shut. I will lead you to places you never imagined you could reach. But you must prepare your heart, your mind, and your spirit. You cannot enter a new season with an old mindset. You cannot embrace miracles if your hands are still holding on to what I have told you to release. Trust me, obey me, and let me lead you into a new season, a season not just of restoration, but of overflowing blessings. A season where you will not only receive, but will be positioned to be a giver. Be ready, for what I am about to do through you will astonish the world. I want you to understand that you are not alone right now. Even though your eyes cannot see, my heavenly hosts, my angels, are surrounding you, protecting you, shielding you, and standing guard over your home, your family, and everything I have entrusted into your hands. They are not merely there to watch over you, but to fight on your behalf. Every path you are about to walk, they have been sent ahead of you to make straight, to open the way, and to prepare the road for you to step into what I have already ordained. Be steadfast, for you are being kept under my divine protection. The battles you have faced in the spiritual realm, the wars you were sometimes unaware of, have already been won. The enemy tried to hinder you, set traps for you, and sought to make you falter, but you did not fall. You were not defeated. Victory was declared over you before the battle even began, not because you are strong, but because I am the one who fights for you. Not because you are worthy, but because my grace is abundant over your life. My child, I have proclaimed that victory belongs to you, and no one can take it from you. But what I need from you is an unshakable faith. I need you to stand firm, unwavering in the face of what your eyes see, undisturbed by what your ears hear. The enemy will try to discourage you, to sow fear into your heart, but you must remember that I have gone before you. No force can overcome you when you stand in my power. My child, it is time for you to step forward in complete faith. This is not the time to hesitate. This is not the moment to waver between faith and doubt. This is the time for you to walk decisively, to rise up in the strength I have placed within you. Remember, I have not given you a spirit of fear, but of power, love, and self-discipline. The enemy may roar, may attempt to intimidate you, but he has no authority to touch you when you stand in my name. Remember, what you are facing is not merely a challenge, it is preparation. The hardships are not punishment, but the foundation upon which I am building the person I have destined you to become. Everything you have gone through has a purpose. Every tear you have shed was not in vain. Every battle you have fought was not wasted. My child, you have walked through the fire and were not burned. You have passed through the waters and were not drowned. And now, you stand at the threshold of something new, something great that I am about to reveal. But I need you to be ready. I need you to be steadfast. I need you to stand as a warrior, no longer afraid, no longer retreating, no longer doubting my plans for you. My beloved child, do you not know that you were born for this moment? You are not an accident. You are not here merely to exist. You are called to overcome, to walk in authority, and to bring glory to my name on this earth. Do not let the enemy deceive you with lies. Do not let him convince you that you are not strong enough, not capable enough, or not worthy enough. I am the one who has chosen you, and I do not make mistakes. If I have called you, I will equip you. If I have placed you on this journey, I will protect you. If I have opened a way, nothing can shut it. But you must believe it. You must walk in confidence. You must act as one who knows whom they belong to, one who knows that they are a child of the Most High. You have longed for a sign from me, a confirmation that you are not alone, that you are walking in the right direction, that I am still leading you. And this is your answer. I have orchestrated for you to find these very words. This is not a coincidence. This is not by chance. This is how I speak to you, how I reach you at the exact moment you need me the most. My child, let your heart be still and receive this as a divine affirmation that I am here, that I still care, and that you are not forgotten. My child, do you know that I am not a distant God, but the one who walks closely with you every step of the way? Every path you take, I have already known. Every challenge you face, I have seen long before. And every prayer you lift up, not a single word has gone unheard. You may not always feel my presence. You may think that I am silent. But, my child, I have never left you, not even for a second. Even when you do not see me working, I am still moving. Even when you do not feel me near, I am still keeping you. And right now, I want you to know that I am making a way for you. You have been waiting for an answer, and I say to you, do not be afraid. Do not doubt. I am doing something new in your life. But before you see what I have prepared, before the miracle unfolds, I want you to change the way you begin each day. Tomorrow, when you open your eyes, I want you to offer me a word of thanksgiving. Be grateful, not because you have already seen the miracle, but because you believe that the miracle is coming. Praise me, not because you have received all the answers, but because you know that I hold everything in my hands. There is power in your praise. When you praise, your heart will change. When you worship, the enemy will be confused. When you exalt me, your spirit will be strengthened. Remember, faith is not waiting until you see to believe, but believing before you see. My child, do not underestimate the power of praise. When you open your mouth to glorify me, even in the midst of trials, you are doing something the enemy cannot comprehend. He expects you to be discouraged, to be in despair, to lose hope. But when you lift your eyes and magnify me, when you say, Lord, I trust you even though I cannot see the way, you make the enemy tremble. Because he knows that one who walks by faith is one who cannot be defeated. One who praises in affliction is one he cannot shake. One who gives thanks even before receiving the blessing is one who is about to witness great miracles. My beloved child, let your faith be revealed through your praise right now. Remember the stories in my word. When Paul and Silas were imprisoned in the darkest of nights, they did not complain, they did not despair, they were not afraid. Instead, they prayed and praised me, and it was their praise that shook the foundations of the prison, breaking open the doors and chains. Likewise, my child, when you praise me even in the midst of difficult situations, you are making a way for the chains in your life to be broken. You are creating space for me to move. You are preparing the ground for a miracle. Do not wait until everything is perfect to glorify me. Praise me now, right in the midst of what you are facing. For I am the faithful one, and I will never disappoint you. My child, I know there have been times when you have felt left behind. You see those around you receiving what you have been praying for, while you are still waiting. I know you have asked why. But, my beloved, remember this, my timing is perfect. I am not withholding anything from you. I am preparing you. What I'm about to do in your life is greater than you can imagine. If I have not brought you into it yet, there is a reason. I am building you, refining you, preparing you so that when the blessing comes, you can hold on to it without losing it. Trust in my leading. Know that not a single moment of waiting is wasted.